something peculiar going on in their pelvis. You see, when pee leaks happen, it's because your bladder muscle starts to involuntarily contract and let urine out. Even though these aren't spasms you can feel, you know that they're happening because you can't keep your pee in. One might wonder, why does my bladder spasm? Well, it all comes down to something called the urinary microbiome. Now, maybe you've heard about the gut microbiome before, which is the entire ecosystem of bacteria living inside your gut, and why a lot of people today know how crucial this microbiome is for your health. What scientists and experts have only recently realized is that there's a whole universe of good and bad bacteria living inside your urinary tract too. And you guessed it, that's your urinary microbiome. A new, powerful research study from Harvard Medical School actually proves, without a doubt, that just like how your gut bacteria can become unbalanced and lead to a variety of health issues, the bacteria in your urinary microbiome can get knocked out of balance too. And when that happens, it actually leads to the pee leaks and other pelvic floor issues that so many of us women have as we reach our 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. See, it's right there in the title, the association between the urinary microbiome and urinary incontinence in women. And if you're currently dealing with pee leaks or any bladder issues, this is what is most likely happening in your urinary tract right now. Any unusual smells or discharge or vaginal irritation, that's also a clear sign that your microbiome is in danger. Now, just as in your gut, you have good and bad vaginal bacteria. Normally, the good bacteria should help you function and keep everything healthy and clean while fighting off the bad bacteria. However, when something happens that makes the good bacteria in your urinary tract start to die off, several types of bad bacteria begin to spread and multiply throughout your bladder, urinary tract, or vagina, colonizing the intimate areas. And according to both the scientists at Harvard and researchers at Duke University, who just published a major study looking into this in late October 2023, one of the first things these bad bacteria do once they've spread through your urinary tract is to irritate, pinch, and inflame the key muscle that controls the bladder. This causes this bladder control muscle to involuntarily spasm and contract when it normally wouldn't, which in turn causes you to lose control of your urine. Just think about how the muscles in your arms or legs immediately twitch if you get a sudden itch or if a mosquito bites you. It's the same. There's a ton of research emerging about the role bad bacteria plays in all of our bladder and pelvic floor issues. Cutting-edge clinical studies have been conducted at Loyola University's Stritch School of Medicine, Brown University's Alpert Medical School, and the esteemed Division of Pelvic Medicine and Reconstructive Surgery at the University of California, San Diego, all proving that the overgrowth of bad bacteria in your urinary tract and bladder is causing the uncontrollable pee leaks and sudden urges to go to the bathroom. But you know what? Forget about all these complicated studies. If you want to see direct proof that a poor urinary microbiome is making you pee more, then take this test. Sip a Diet Coke and watch how often you run to the bathroom in the next hour. That's because the acidity in the Diet Coke temporarily lowers the urinary pH, directly irritates the urothelium, and messes with the bacteria in your bladder. In short, your bladder isn't broken. Your urinary microbiome might just be off. That's why Kegel exercises are not enough for women like Amanda. They do not stop the bad bacteria from irritating the bladder muscles and causing them to involuntarily spasm. Same with the over-the-counter drugs for urinary incontinence. They do not help rebuild the good bacteria for your urinary microbiome to thrive. You might wonder why the good bacteria in your urinary tract would die off in the first place. While things like hormonal changes, antibiotics, perimenopause, menopause, or even eating and drinking habits can all play a role, the biggest culprit that affects all women, no matter their condition or age, is by far the most shocking: the tampons, pads, and panty liners that almost every woman on the planet has used thousands of times. While we might think of these essential feminine helpers as being completely harmless, the truth is most of them are soaked in all kinds of microbiome disrupting chemicals and filled with a class of chemicals called dioxins.